Okay, this is Mr. Renfro, and today we're going to go over polygons and angles, kind of a little bit of a review from 5th grade. So just want to start going over this. First of all, a polygon is a multi-sided figure with at least 3 sides. It has no curves. It has no openings. It must be closed. So the reason that this first figure here is a polygon is because it has straight lines, there's no openings, and there are no curves. So it's a triangle. A triangle is a polygon. Now, this is not a polygon because of this curve. It has a curve and doesn't have sides, and it's not a polygon. Same thing for this other one. If there's any kind of openings, okay, any kind of openings, or if lines extend past the shape, then it is not a polygon either. Okay, so some more examples of polygons for the next slide here. These are all polygons. You have a square, it's a polygon, a triangle, pentagon, octagon, hexagon. Okay, these are all polygons because they have no openings, no curves, and are closed. These are all closed figures with sides. Okay, even this one has sides. Okay, so how many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That has 7 sides. It's a heptagon. Okay. All right, so these are all polygons. Let's look at the next one. These are not polygons. A circle is a shape, but is not a polygon. Okay, that's a semicircle or a half circle. It is also not a polygon. It only has one side. Remember, it has to have at least 3 sides. No curves, no openings. Okay? And then an oval, a heart, a cone-looking shape, and then an open. And none of these are polygons. Okay, let's go ahead and review what an array is. Okay, array has one endpoint and goes on forever in one direction. Arrays can go in neither direction. Okay, remember it has an endpoint and goes on in one direction forever. That's an array. Okay, a line segment has 2 endpoints. That's a line segment. It has 2 endpoints and it doesn't have an arrow or a line that goes on forever in one direction. Okay, now you'll notice over here this is how we named them. This is ray AB. This is line segment AB. Notice the top. Notice the top. There is no arrows in this one, so that's a line segment. There is one arrow in this one, so there's a ray. Okay? And then the last one is a line. The line goes on in both directions forever. Okay? Both directions forever. So we indicate that by the line on top of AB. Okay, so that's a little bit of review. That was 5th grade stuff that you guys did last year. All right, now an angle. We just went over what array was. All right, array has one endpoint, goes on forever. So we've got one ray here, and we've got one ray here. Okay, and they're connected by a common endpoint called a vertex. Okay, that dot right here that connects both the rays is called a vertex, a common endpoint. Okay, so let's look at these types of angles. Remember, a right angle makes a perfect L. Now that L can be backwards, that L could be upside down, okay, upside down and backwards. As long as it makes a perfect L, doesn't matter what direction it's facing, as long as it makes a perfect L. Okay, it's a right angle, 90 degrees. Acute angle. Acute angle is less than 90 degrees. And then an obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees. I always used to put a little guy's face on this when I taught this. If you're leaning forward to touch your toes, you're making an acute angle. If you're leaning backwards and hurt your back, you're making an obtuse angle. If you're sitting straight up, you're making a right angle. I used to always tell kids that. Guys got arms here. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So 3 types of angles that we're going to talk about: right, acute, and obtuse. There's more angles, but those are the ones we're going to talk about. All right. So naming angles. 3 possible names for this angle. Okay. Angle ABC, which is point. You have the 3 points. Okay. That's angle ABC. Then you have angle CBA. And notice that in the middle here, the vertex is the middle point when you name an angle. Now, if you only have one angle, which we have here, we only have one angle, we can just name this angle by the vertex and call it angle B. Okay? Now, what if it had another angle? Okay, let's just say we move this ray up here, and now we have 2 angles. Well, we can't call, let's put point D here. Okay, we cannot call angle ABC angle B now, because there are 2 angles here. There's also angle DBA. Okay, so we cannot call the angle by its vertex if there's 2 angles that are together like this. Okay, we can only do that when there's 1 angle. Okay, now there's only 1 angle. Because there's only 1 angle, I can call that angle B. Okay, angle B. Or I can call it angle ABC or angle CBA. Okay, so hopefully everybody understands how to name an angle. And this little thing in front means angle. Okay, angle ABC, angle CBA, angle B. Okay, so let's name the angles here. We got 4. A square. This is a square. Has 4 angles and 4 sides. Okay, name the angles of vertex A. Here's vertex A. Okay, so vertex A would be angle A, or angle CAB, or the last way to name this angle would be angle BAC. But we're talking about this corner each time I named it. Okay, each time I named it, I'm talking about that corner. An angle is a corner. Okay. Now, what about corner B? Now we're talking about this corner. So we can call it, since we're only talking about, there's only 1 angle in that corner, we can call it angle B, or we can call it angle ABD, or we can call it angle DBA. Okay. So, what about this one? This angle. So that corner we can either call it angle C, or we can call it ACD, or we can call it BCA. Okay. Now, because we have a shape here with more than 1 angle, we have 4 angles. So we have 4 vertexes, except we can't call it vertexes. Plural for vertex is vertices. So we have 1 vertex here, 1 vertex here, 1 vertex here, and 1 vertex here. So we have 4 vertices in this polygon. Okay, 4 vertices or 4 corners. Okay, 4 angles. Remember, the corner of an angle is called the vertex. Okay, that's where the 2 rays meet, right? Same thing here. 2 rays meet at a common endpoint called the vertex. That's 4 angles. 4 90-degree angles. 4 right angles. Okay. So hopefully this has been a little bit of review on how to name angles and on what a polygon is,